Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Rebecca, and today I have an Empties video for you. This is my very first Empties video I have ever done. So last year and in 2015, I didn't keep track of stuff that I used up, but I see so many people that I follow on YouTube do empty videos. So I'm like, I use product, I might as well show you guys what I'm using up. So this is my Empties from January and February. So this is 2 months worth of product, because I initially was just gonna do it, you know, once every 3 months, because I'm like, I don't use up that much stuff. But after 2 months, I'm like, I used up a lot of stuff. So I thought I might as well show you what I used up. So the first thing I used up were shampoo and conditioners by Pantene. This is probably my favorite shampoo and conditioner. Not necessarily the repair and protect or the daily moisture renewal, but just Pantene in general works really well for my hair. Right now I switched over to Tresemme because I got the big bottles. It was cheap, and I had an EBATE, or a not an EBATE, but I had an IBOTTA coupon. So I'm like, well, I'll use it, I'll get $2 back. But it just doesn't work for my hair. My hair looks nice today, if I do say so myself. But I feel with the Pantene, I can go 2 days without washing my hair, which is every other day, which is what I'm used to. But with the Tresemme, I feel like I need to wash it every day, or else it starts to look really oily, which, yeah. So once I run out of the Tresemme, which is going to be like 3 months, well, I'm going to definitely switch back to Pantene. The next thing that I got that I used up were the Clinique Take the Day Off Micellar Water Wipes, and I loved these. I am not a fan of the packaging, because with this, it was hard to get a thing out, and I actually ended up cutting open my thumb because I was reaching for it. And I got one out and like 5 came out, so then I had to push a bunch back in. And while doing it, somehow I cut myself on this. So the product itself was wonderful. It's $14.50 and you get 50 wipes, which for me, I don't do my makeup every day. And sometimes I just take a shower after work. So 50 wipes lasted me over 2 months. So if you're like me, $14.50 for 2 months worth of makeup remover is a good deal. Right now I'm using Lancome liquid makeup remover. I'm not a fan of it. I have a small bottle, and then I have a large bottle that I got in my my Blockbuster that I got back in October, November. So I'm going to use it, but the next time I need makeup remover, I am definitely going with the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover wipes. They're my favorite wipes that I have tried. To be honest with you, I have not tried that many, and I am going to try the Estee Lauder one, since Estee Lauder owns Clinique. I'm assuming they're going to work pretty similarly. You know what I'm trying to say. But for $14.50 versus, I think Estee Lauder's like 20 or 25. So the only thing is that they don't sell the wipes where I work. So for me to get them, I either have to go to a competitor or order them online. I'm hoping that they're going to be included in Gratis, which my Gratis is going to drop sometime this week, so I'll be able to know for sure if I can get the wipes. So fingers crossed I can get my wipes on my next Gratis. The next 2 things I did use up were a couple of compacts. I have one in Almost Powder Neutral Fair, and the other one Super Powder Matte Medium. This one, the Matte Medium number 10, was way too dark for me, and the Neutral Fair matched me perfect. Now this one I would use the matte medium, the medium one, I would use for filming because I like to be darker when I filmed. And then this one I would wear to work because it looked more natural. But it got to be that these 2 were almost pretty much empty. So what I did was I took the bottom of my blush brush and I kind of scraped all of it out and added it to the powder that I use now. The powder that I use now is a loose powder. It's number 8 Neutral Transparency loose powder from Clinique. And so it has a little bit of number 10 in it, it has a little bit of number 2 in it. Now, the Neutral Fair Almost Powder has been out of stock for a while. Once it comes back into stock, I will probably get another one of these. I won't ever get another one of these because this just did not match. I had to mix it in with something else, or just use it while I film, and I'm not wearing it today, and my skin looks fine. So, yeah. I do like the loose powder better. I feel like you get a lot more product, and it is a little bit more messier, but overall, I like loose powder better. And I know that now. The next thing I did use up was clarifying lotion number 4. Now my preferred clarifying lotion from Clinique is the Acne Solutions, but sometimes I do get free bottles and the acne solution is not available. So I go with number 4. And this last time I went to a Clinique, not a meeting, but a seminar, and they were giving everyone a free 3-step system. They did not have full-size acne solutions, so I went with the number 3 this time because I felt like the number 4 just didn't really work for my skin as well. But if acne solutions isn't available, number 4, number 3, and yeah, used it all gone. The next thing is this Degree Dry Fresh Spray Deodorant. I got this for free from Walmart. We got a bunch of these last year, and I don't know where all the other ones went. I don't feel like I used them all, but this is not something I would ever buy for myself. If they run the promotion and you can get it for free again, I'll definitely get another free one, but I didn't like this. I used it because it was free, and I'm like, well, hell, I'm just gonna use it all up. But yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it smelled. After I put it on, it's like, I had to wait for a second because and then the strong smell, and I don't know, it messed with my, I want to say it messed with my asthma, like it made it hard to breathe a little bit, so this is not something I would ever buy for myself. I will stick with my gels. But if I get it for free, I'm gonna use it because I'm that way. Okay, the next thing is an Outlast gel. I got this in Crab Tap, I believe, and I was disappointed by how small it was, but I did like it. But whenever they're this small, it's hard to get on. But if they're going to be this small, I do prefer it to be the gel than to be the solid, because right now I have a small solid, and I feel like every time I go to put it on, it's gonna break because I have it twisted up, and it's hard to put on. So if they're gonna make them this small, I do prefer the gel. So next thing is a mask by Acure, and this is Stell Stimulating Facial Mask. I did not like this. It took me a long time to use this. I think I got this in a Target box a year ago, and I just now used it up because I forced myself to use it. I went through all my back stock of stuff that I had, and I'm like, I need to use up some of this stuff because I get in a habit of just using my same Clinique products. But I have stuff that I've gotten in beauty boxes, Ipsy's. I probably still have some stuff left over from whenever I used to do Birchbox, and I'm like, in Target box and Walmart box, and I'm like, I need to use some of this stuff up. So this was one of the things that I pulled out and that I used. I didn't like it. I don't like using a makeup remover and washing my face and then putting a mask on and then turning around to 15 minutes later and washing my face again and then doing my night routine. So plus I really didn't see much of a difference using it, so I won't use that. Okay. The next thing was the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. I felt like this did absolutely nothing. I would use a dime amount, and I just felt like I had to use like a third of the bottle to even get any kind of suds on it. So I hated this. I got this in a freebie box. I think it was Pinch Me. I could be wrong, but I hated this. I have learned now through my days of face washing that I prefer something that foams up than something that I can feel. This didn't do it for me. If you guys like that Cetaphil, let me know, but it didn't do it for me. Okay. The next thing was a leave-on detangling conditioner by Pacifica. In December, I went to Ulta and they had a Pacifica gift set box for like $15, and I was like, well, I'll try it. So far, I'm not really pleased with anything that was in that box. This smelled good, I think. Yeah, this smelled okay. And I really like the packaging. Like, Pacifica packaging is so beautiful, and I do like that it's vegan, cruelty-free vegan. This did leave my hair silkier and smoother, but my hair is already silky and smooth, so it's just an unnecessary step because right now I've done nothing with my hair and it's silky and smooth and shiny. So if you had thicker hair or more like tangly hair, this would probably work better for you. It's just kind of unnecessary for me myself, so it's not something I would get again. The other Pacifica thing that I had in here was the Kale Detox Deep Cleansing Face Wash, and this is the main reason that I bought the gift set, because I wanted to try that. And again, the packaging is just, it's beautiful. And this is for oily and acne prone skin types, and it says it removes makeup, cleanses, and tones with coconut water, clay, and super greens and powerhouse antioxidants. All that sounds wonderful, but whenever I used this, it didn't do anything for me. It was very similar to this, where I felt like I had to use more product because it was just so runny. I didn't feel like it did anything for me. So, and I thought that this would be like a creamy thing. This was like a gel, like it's really, really runny gel. It wasn't thick at all. So this didn't do it for me. Okay, next thing is from the Ambassador. I stayed at the Ambassador in Tulsa, and I got a shampoo and a conditioner, which were okay. It was a really nice hotel. It's probably not a hotel that I would book myself, but if I stay there again for work, I really liked it. And their restaurant, the Chalkboard. If you guys are in Tulsa and you've ever been to the Chalkboard, isn't it great? And if you haven't been there, what are you waiting for? Go during happy hour and get a couple of their apps and just eat them and get their chocolate pie because it's all really delicious. Next time I'm in Tulsa, I'm going to the Ambassador. I was just in Tulsa yesterday and I should have gone because now I'm thinking about their food. It's so good. But anyways, I got their shampoo and conditioner and they were okay. They weren't terrible. Like some hotel shampoo and conditioners are just, you don't ever want to use them. These were okay. They weren't fantastic, but I mean, they were free. So I'm like, I'm going to use them. Okay. The next thing was Luxury Scent Box sent me a perfume and it's empty. It was Coach Flower Poppy. I really, really liked it, and I really like this this thing because you just twist it up and twist it down. And I really like that they sent this to me. I'm pretty disappointed that they never sent me another one. But I guess the unboxing that I did for them, they didn't like it, so they didn't send me another one. But I might subscribe to Luxury Scent Box in the future because I really did like having this, and I love perfumes. And Luxury Scent Box only $15 a month, and you get a month's worth of perfume. So for someone like me who likes to switch it up with different scents and stuff, that's good. So I did like that. So Luxury Scent Box, if you're watching, send me another one. Okay, I got Clinique Smart Serum. Now a serum isn't something that I feel like I necessarily need, but I did just turn 30, so I am trying to get into the habit of preventative skincare. So I did use this. This helps with dark spots, with brightening up your skin, with wrinkles. So it does a little bit of everything. So I didn't hate this, but it's not something that I feel like is necessary for me. But whenever I'm at work and people are looking for serums, this is one that I always recommend just because it does a little bit of everything. So I am currently using a lifting serum to keep everything nice and tight and lifted. But as soon as I run out of my serum, I probably will go ahead and get another one of these just to get in the habit, because maybe it does work on me and I just don't know it because I still have young looking skin. But people constantly think that I'm younger than what I am. They say, I thought you were 27. Like, no, I'm 30. So maybe it is working. Clinique Smart. So I might as well get another one and use it and keep looking my youthful self. Okay, next thing is a hairdo with castor oil and olive squalene. And this is quenching lotion for your hair. I didn't feel like this really did anything. Hair stuff isn't for me. I get hair stuff in beauty boxes, and I have gone into Ipsy and taken out all the hair stuff because I don't need hair stuff. My hair is just fine, just wash and I just shampoo and condition, and I don't even blow dry my hair. It just dries like this. So I am hashtag blessed to have nice hair. So this was just something I didn't really need, but I went ahead and used it. So it's just for, I think, thicker hair types. All right, the next thing I did get was Elizabeth Arden Skin Renewal Booster. This was in my Elizabeth Arden gift with purchase, I believe. I didn't really know what this did. You put it on before you do your serum, so it's like just an extra step. I don't really feel like it did anything. If you work for Elizabeth Arden, tell me what this is supposed to do. It's supposed to boost your skin some way. So I did use it and it was fine. I really like the texture of it. I really like the feel of it. I just didn't really understand what it did. So I don't know, if I get another free sample, I'll use it again, but it's not something I need to run out and buy right away. The packaging is pretty. It matches my eyes. Okay, couple things left. I did go through a Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel by Clinique, As far as moisturizers go, I do like this one. I got this for free whenever I did one of my classes, just like I got this for free. So they gave me both of these and I was going to use them. And I did just go to another class or seminar and I got another one of these and I will use it. I do not like right now I'm using, it's part of the Smart line, but it's their Smart Overnight Cream and I feel like it's too heavy for my skin. Whereas this, the gel is really light and moisturizing. So this gel is one of my favorite moisturizers to use, but I do have other ones that I like more. So the gel isn't something that I'm going to go out and buy, even though I have like 3 backups that I need to work through. I'll definitely use them. It's just not my #1 pick that I'm going to absolutely run out and buy. But if it's between that or the lotion, I do like the gel better. Okay. The next thing is the Acne Solutions Emergency Gel Lotion. And this I didn't like. I like my other little bottle and I did use it up and I don't know where I put it. I meant to put it with everything else and I'm like, I'll do it later, and then I just never got around to it. So we don't sell this at my store. So whenever I saw this on my gratis, I wasn't sure what it was and it sounded really good. It's Acne Solutions Emergency Gel Lotion with benzoyl peroxide. It's acne medicine and you just apply a thin layer to affected area once a day. So I'm like, okay. But it ended up being really thick and I ended up not liking the consistency of it. So, I'm not going to re-get this now that I know what it is. I do like the little gel squeezy tubes that they sell, and I like to put that on, and I feel like that helps a lot. So, I don't know what I did with mine, so it'll probably be in my next Empties video in 2 months. You guys will know what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, I do have a couple of mascaras. The first one is the Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara by Estee Lauder. And this one, I didn't like that. I felt like that's way too big. So it's not that this mascara is bad or that I've actually used it all up, because there's actually a lot in there. I did not like the brush. I was like, whoa. I would put it on and then it would smear everywhere. Not a fan of that. The next one is Boom Basket Lash Volumizer Mascara by Douce. Let me see what this one was. It's another big one. And I think that this one I liked. It just got old. And then I also had this Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. And I felt like this one just really didn't do anything. Like, again, it's that really big brush. And I felt like I put it on and it really didn't do anything. So I wasn't impressed with that one either. Okay, down to the last 5 items. Maybe I should start doing these every month because I used up a lot more stuff than I thought that I did. So I guess I'll have another video in a month. Okay, the next item, and now I'm dropping everything. Okay, next one was this itty bitty perfume that I've had for years, probably like 10 years, by EBATES. And this one is Island Kiss. All the EBATES perfumes that are in bottles like this are my favorite perfumes ever. I would have used these up a lot faster if they actually had a spray on it rather than a thing that you have to like pour all over you. So the ones that are like this, that EBATES ones, these are the best perfumes in the world. Okay. The next thing, I did have an All About Eyes Rich by Clinique. I got this one of my free gifts with purchases. And it took me a long time to use this up. The eye creams, these last a long time. I do feel like I like the gel consistency better, but I feel like the gel, you'd go through it a lot faster. So even though this is expensive, this is 0.21 ounces, and I think a half ounce is $32 and a full ounce is $53. But it took me a long time to get through this, so I will repurchase this. I will get one more cream and one gel just so I can compare the two and see which one I actually do like, but I think I'm gonna like the gel better. And then I do have an eyebrow pencil. This is Super Fine Liner for Brows by Clinique, and this is in soft brown. I did like the color, but I hated the way this went on. I would open it up and I would twist it up and I would try to do my brows and it would break a lot. So I have that was what I had left. I did like the way that I do like using this on other people, but whenever I go to use it myself, I just feel like it broke a lot. I don't think that this was worth it. I really like the other eyebrow things that Clinique sells better than these Superfine brow liners. So if you use this and you love it, that's fantastic. Just for me personally, it didn't work out for me. The last thing I have is the Mr. Right Now by The Balm, and this was an eyeliner. And this just dried out. I did not use it very often, and then I got it out because I was going to use it. It's just completely dried out. I don't know, I could probably use this in my brows, but it's completely dried out. So plus you could just take it all out. It was a beautiful color. Whenever I first got it in my Ipsy, however long ago it was a beautiful color. It's just I don't use that much eyeliner. And now I'm like trying to start getting into eyeliner, and I went to grab this one and it's empty. Okay, I did drop something. Okay, the last thing I have is Balm Desert by The Balm, and this is a bronzer, and it's just one of those little itty bitty little pans that everyone always complains about. Look, I still have stuff in here and I can't get to it. So as far as color goes, I would probably use this as an eyeshadow. I'm not too bronzed on bronzers, but anyways, this was my empties. I know I need to start doing them every month instead of every other month, but if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and try to help me get to 1,000 subbies. Please help me get to 1,000 subbies. I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye guys.